Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a bit of time since I last did a talk show in Newcastle United. This is going to keep happening until I get a green screen sorted, the old little blurry things. But if you're new to the channel, I'm going to try and get out the way. Go and check out this page here, Thankyou T-Rex Bespokeable Gifts. This is the business that myself and my partner run on the side of working out full-time jobs, and as well as me doing YouTube on the side. Obviously, I don't get paid off YouTube or anything like that. But if you want to get any sort of gifts, we do a wide range of products like car air fresheners, mugs, coasters, bottles, thermal mugs, everything like that. Check us out. Thankyou T-Rex Bespokeable Gifts just here. And check us out on Facebook. We've also got a page on eBay as well, where we normally sell the majority of our stuff. But anyway, right, on the topic of today, Newcastle United. So obviously, as you can see, the game against West Ham's been postponed, obviously, sadly, due to the passing of the Queen. Obviously, that shocked the nation that the Queen's passed. It is devastating for a lot of people. But yeah, the Premier League has went ahead and postponed all the games, which is a really good thing. I'm happy that they've done that, and it hasn't continued. They've just postponed the games. But on the plus side, this gives time, obviously, for Bruno Guimaraes to get back to match fitness. This also gives time for St. Maximum to get back to match fitness, and so on. So that'll be good for when we play West Ham, because I really want to see Bruno Guimaraes play against Lucas Paqueta. So it'll be an interesting and good game to see that one happen. Obviously, predictions wise on that game, if I'm totally honest, I want us to go out. I want us to be a dominant team. I want us to try and beat them. If I'm totally honest, I'm just going to change the background now. I want us to beat West Ham, and I think we will beat West Ham. I think we've got enough about us to beat West Ham. Obviously, it's one of those things. We'll play them later on in the month or later on in the season. But if things happen the way they are panning out, Newcastle play their next game. I'm pretty sure it is against Brentford. No, it's not. It's against Bournemouth. The Newcastle play Bournemouth, which will be on the 17th, which means there is a big gap now between now and then. So that means people are going to have to train a lot more. There's going to have to be a lot of match fitness getting sorted and things like that. And hopefully, we don't have a serious injury. Someone like Nick Pope. Let's hope Pope doesn't get injured, because the news the other day, and I'm shocked because I didn't expect it to come, and I don't think a lot of Newcastle United fans expected it to come. Was Loris Karius, I think his name's pronounced, the goalkeeper, the ex-Liverpool goalkeeper, the man that let in a load of dodgy goals back in the day. He signed a contract with Newcastle United. It's understood that Karius has signed a short-term deal. He will be a backup to Nick Pope for the time being due to Darlow's injury. So that's happened. And going forward, I'm not sure where it lies with Darlow, because if it is a serious injury, I think it's only 3 to 4 weeks it's been reported. But does Karius get a chance in the cup? Does Karius get a chance at all this season? Will he get in the team? I don't think so. He'll never get ahead of Pope unless it's a cup game. But we do have a lot of big games coming up. So we play Bournemouth on the 17th, which is obviously at St. James's Park. We also then play Fulham, which also is another interesting game. It'll be it'll be nice to see Mitrovic playing against Newcastle. But we've got Bournemouth, Fulham, then we play Brentford. The Man City game's being postponed on the 15th of October now. Then we play on the 16th of October, we play Man United. So for me, if I'm totally honest, we need to get out of this ruttle of getting draws. We're getting points on the table and stuff, but we need to start getting some wins on the board. Our current record is 1 win, 4 draws, and 1 loss. So I think we'll beat Bournemouth. So that'll be 3 points from them. I think I know fine well will be Bournemouth. Sorry, Bournemouth, Fulham, Brentford. I think that's an easy 9 points for us. There'll be hard games. Don't get me wrong, but they'll be massive. I'd be surprised if next weekend games go ahead, given 10 days of mourning began at midnight last night, plus Saturday may well be state funeral. Yeah, that may be the case, but we'll just see what happens in regards to games, especially with the Premier League, because you know what the Premier League are like, and obviously it is the Queen, so they will do anything that is necessary, which is it's good. It's good to see. The one interesting thing is obviously the change at the national anthem will happen. Obviously all the other changes that will happen. It's still a shock. It's a massive shock. I couldn't believe it yesterday when I was reading it that she was seriously unwell. As soon as I seen the picture of her with a meeting with Liz Trust, I sort of knew there was something not right. But it's a shame. It is. It's a massive shame. And to all the haters that hate the royal family, I think you just need to remember that it is someone's grandmother. It's also someone's mum. She's just a human like everybody else. It's like if you look at someone hating one of your grandmothers, you're not going to like that. I wouldn't like that. Even if there's been dodgy things happen behind closed doors of the royal family, things happen in every household that not everyone sees. So, yeah, very, very sad situation to be in at the moment. But anyway, so obviously Newcastle's fixtures are looking a bit interesting over the next couple of weeks. I still see a solid 9 points in that Bournemouth, Fulham and Brentford sort of game. Hopefully Bruno and Maxi are back, because we really have missed Bruno and Maxi in these games. If I'm totally honest, I think... I don't get me wrong, I like Ryan Fraser. The only thing that Ryan Fraser throws me off with is when we played against... oh, God, why have I forgot who we played against? This is how bad my brain's working at the minute. When we played against Palace. It was Palace. When we played against Palace. I like the way Fraser runs and things. The only one thing that throws us off about him, between the difference between him and Maxi, is Maxi will run into defenders. He'll try and take them on. Just like Fraser, he'll try and take them on, but he won't pull the ball into the box and try and make a defender challenge him in the box. He'd rather just try and get out his feet and get it into the box, which I like in some circumstances, but not all. I'd rather a player try to get right into that box and square it into the back post or square it central or something like that. I just think he lacks that a lot. That could be down to confidence. It could be down to anything, really. Obviously, same with it. Back to the stuff that we have to do in every video. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, leave a like on the video, and obviously on the live stream if you're live in watching this live. Don't forget also, if you are new, subscribe to the channel, because we are on the road to 900 subscribers. It's progressing slowly but surely, but we will get there one day. It only felt like yesterday we were celebrating 700. We really have developed over the course of this window. Obviously, I did get a lot wrong during the window, but, well, apparently everyone I got a lot of things wrong, but if I'm totally honest, it wasn't a case if I got them wrong. I've always said from day one, anything that I read or I get told anything, I'll bring it to the YouTube channel. I'll make a video about it. We'll talk about it. We can have some disagreements about it. That's fair enough. That's always going to be the case. We'll always have disagreements. There'll always be someone in the comments that will hate what I'm posting and try and say I'm an IK or whatever it is. Something like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the abbreviation is that everyone calls it these days. I don't tend to take notice of it, if I'm honest. But in regards to obviously the transfers and stuff, I will bring them to you. Nothing really outside the transfer window, like Karius. I wasn't going to bring something like that here, because we're outside the transfer window now. I kind of want to look forward to the matches and get to the matches and just enjoy football. Just get enjoying football, because transfer windows are exciting. Don't get me wrong. They are exciting once again. They're exciting to talk about. They're exciting to get people's opinions and views on. And they're also exciting to get involved in other people's channels. Like if you follow Through Black and White Eyes, I always try my best to get on Baz's channel, and we talk about everything regarding UFC, transfers, etc. But yeah, just try and get myself out there and just sort of just keep myself active. But that's how I've always been, keeping myself busy. So, in regards to obviously other things with Newcastle United, we have got a lot happening behind closed doors. We're seeing new staff members come in, we're seeing staff members leave, and things like that. So, if I'm totally honest, I wouldn't be surprised if over the course of the time that we see some more stuff getting announced, like development plans for training facilities, developments for potentially, hopefully, the stadium. Because I was reading something yesterday in regards to the stadium, and it's been announced that they are looking at plans of how they can expand and what they can physically expand at St James's. It's just whether or not the planning permission and things can be accepted via the council and things. That's the only hard part. Obviously, they don't want to move the ground because of like where the ground is. It is an option, but I do think the owners would much prefer to keep it where it is because of the legacy and obviously the background of it and stuff. At the end of the day, you can be told something that is 100% correct one day, but changes the following day. I'd rather hear what you say and get a chance to discuss it. That's it, really. I've always said this. I'll always say what I've been told or what I've been read of what I've read on the post or anything like that. I will just bring it to the channel because it's what the channel's about. It's about discussions and things like that. And if anyone wants to come on and have a discussion, we can set that up and you can come on, have a discussion. I'm always looking for people to come on the channel. Hopefully in the future we can get a couple of other people on the channel. Obviously you'll see me going on Baz's channel and things. Hopefully we'll get Baz on this channel at some point. I haven't even asked him. It's just a case of getting it all set up and things, which I'm still getting used to running the channel and getting the channel sorted to where it needs to be and making it a bit more entertaining for everyone that watches. Like I've got some gaming videos coming, so we're gonna have a bit of a clash with two things. I know it might screw a couple of things up, might lose a few subscribers, but I'm doing the channel based on what I like doing. So I like to talk absolute crap about football. I like to just stream what I do on a daily when I'm playing games and things. Ideally, I would love to just have a bit of both on the channel, see how it works and see if people enjoy it. I know due to transfer window and things, I haven't done a gaming video in a long time, like properly stuck one out. I did a live stream earlier on where I was playing City Skylines, but that's just me messing around playing games and things. It's just to bring some content that's different to the channel. It's always how the channel's going to be run. If you don't like it, then you don't have to. I'm not trying to force you to be here. If you don't like it, then you can unsubscribe and things like that. And I totally understand. I'm not here to force you to stay at the channel. It's always nice to get new subscribers and things like that and talk to new people. But if people don't like the content, they don't like the content. It is what it is. But we are moving forward and trying to come up with new plans of what we can bring to the channel. Like, for instance, over the next couple of weeks, we have a lot of other things planned. Obviously, we've got FIFA that comes out on the 1st of October, which I'm definitely dedicated to doing a full-time series sort of on that until I get bored of it, because there's only so many seasons you can do in a career mode before you seriously get bored. Or, to be quite honest, even if you just want to and you enjoy career mode and things, you can always just let me know and we can discuss it and we can sort something out in regards to career mode. It's one of those things. Like, I will put it behind us now because we are discussing it a bit. So obviously this will be the career mode, and this is the background and how the thumbnails will be. But everything's different on the channel. We're bringing new things, bringing old things. We're sort of mixing everything up again and saying how it's reacted to in the channel. Obviously, gaming's a massive thing in my life. I've gamed since I was a young lad, basically. One of them being Call of Duty. The one thing I would love to do is bring Call of Duty and fighting games and stuff to the channel. The only issue I have with it is I rage a hell of a lot, and that can get embarrassing sometimes. But if you want to see us rage on a game, then fair enough. We'll bring it to the channel, and I'm just coming up with new ideas. So if anyone's got any ideas that you'd like to see me do, just drop them in the comments. Drop them in the live chat if you're on the chat. We can always look to get them sorted. I am trying my very best to speak to a couple of ex-Newcastle United legends and hopefully get them on the show, even if we just set up like a call or something like that. And we have a chat, get them on here, have a chat about it, see how they, obviously, their time as a player and things like that. I have discussed with a few ex-legends. So it's just getting the right time to get it sorted. That's the thing, and obviously they're very busy guys, so getting them on is a bit of a hard one. So we'll just have to see in regards to that. So that's just the way it is. What else have we got? We've got obviously the usual stuff we can talk about, like talk sport and things. I like to slag off people like that because some of the people on talk sport, you know how much I hate Abonlaho. I can't stand the bloke. Does a man after tomorrow he turned around and said he loved Newcastle United, I would still hate him. I just don't like him. There's something about him that I really do not like, and I'll never like. That's just me. I'll never like Abonlaho. But sooner rather than later, this blurriness will not happen. We'll have a better green screen. I'm going to try and get a green screen to go behind me, just behind you. It's just a case of waiting, and then I'll order it, and then we'll get it sorted, and we'll not have this crap stuff happening all the time. I have to put out the background because I just like doing it, if I'm honest. It looks better than all the stuff behind us. Like, this is literally business stuff in these shelves, like here. So it's you're all blurred out, if I'm honest. So obviously we've got Carrius coming in. We've got 3 injuries, I think it is. No, there's 4 injuries because Kraft is also injured. Obviously, Newcastle United did have a signing day the other day with Thankyou, Almiron, Bruno, and Joe Linton. That was it. Obviously, the Castor store in the town, obviously just underneath St James's. I didn't manage to go. I was at work and things like that, and sometimes I just don't tend to go at these things. I'm not able to just go and just take time and go and do these things. Like, that's not what I'm about. I'm more about just like bringing things to the channel to discuss, really. That's what it's all about, this channel. We're here to discuss things, we're out to play games. Yeah, just have some fun. It's something different than what you'd see on YouTube a lot. Don't forget Shelby. Oh, 1 second, I'll click on that. Don't forget Shelby too, 5 major injuries. Yeah, Shelby as well. John Joe, I forgot about John Joe. He's one person I'd love to see back. I think, obviously, that'll be one of the main reasons we didn't go out and then try and buy a striker, was because of John Joe. I think that's, not a striker, a midfielder. I don't think we went and got a midfielder because of John Joe. I think just it happened. But yeah, obviously got a lot planned for the channel. We are going to try and push things as much as I possibly can, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, anyway, enough rambling. I have sort of run out of things to talk about. Let us know what your thoughts are on the upcoming games. Obviously, in the comments down below, if you want, put a little tally of who you think we'll get points against, who we'll draw against, score predictions and things like that. And if you are a regular at the channel, we can also get a little league thing going on in the comments, and I'll bring it up and I'll custom make one. I'll do a league table, and we'll do a correct score or win, loss, and draw sort of situation. And if you get it right over a certain amount of times, we'll do like a little fun game of where we'll do it over the season. And if someone's at the top of the league, then you win the league. Basically, you win an award. You can win an award from me. I'll come up with some fabulous award, just something fun to do until the end of the season. Keeps interaction in the comments as well, which is good. But yeah, anyway, thanks everyone that tuned in. It has been just me rumbling on and talking absolute crap, but that's what the channel's about. We just talk crap and get on with things. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel and you're watching this back on YouTube, subscribe to the channel for more updates and things like that. We have got a lot planned coming up in the next few weeks. And obviously, if you do want to help me out and everything goes back towards the channel, there is a donation link just below the channel in the description of every single video. You can donate to the channel. Everything goes back to the channel, and we'll get a proper green screen and things like that. But that's already in the plans. But yeah, anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.